Imagine a situation where saying something felt like the only way to prove your point. But later you realize silence would have been more powerful. Maybe during an argument with a friend, a negotiation at work, or even in a moment of self-reflection. Silence, often underestimated, has the potential to shift the dynamics of any situation. Think of Mahatma Gandhi. His silence wasn't weakness, it was weapon. When he observed silence during his fasts, it wasn't just about abstaining from food, it was about demonstrating self-control and introspection, which inspired millions. In Japanese and Buddhist traditions, silence is revered. It is seen as a sign of respect, wisdom, and inner strength. Monks, for instance, practice days of silence to cultivate focus and clarity, a practice that's deeply rooted in their culture. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a deliberate act, a pause that can create space for thought, clarity, and control. Research shows that in negotiations, staying silent can increase your chances of success by up to 30%. The person who speaks first often reveals more than they intend to. Many believe that silence signals submission or weakness. But the truth, it's often the strongest move in the room. Consider the civil rights movement in the US. Silent protests, like the Montgomery bus boycott, conveyed strength and unity without a single word being spoken. In today's fast-paced world where noise surrounds us, silence is making a comeback. Digital detox programs and mindfulness retreats are gaining popularity as people rediscover the power of quiet. Monks in monasteries practice extended periods of silence, not just as a spiritual exercise but as a tool for achieving profound mental clarity. The results: better focus, emotional regulation, and a deeper understanding of their surroundings. In corporate boardrooms, silence is used strategically to command attention or negotiate deals. On the other hand, creative studios leverage silence to brainstorm and foster innovation. Why is silence so impactful? Because it allows us to regain control in emotionally charged situations, prevents impulsive reactions, and communicates confidence without saying a word. Think about it. When was the last time you stayed silent and let the other person speak? Did it help you gain an edge in the conversation or understand their perspective better? I will share with you some practical tips. 1. Pause before you speak. In the heat of a tough conversation, emotions can cloud judgment. Instead of rushing to respond, take a brief pause, just 3 to 5 seconds. This silence not only gives you time to organize your thoughts, but also allows the other person to reflect on what they've just said. Psychologists call this the power of the pause, where silence can create an impression of thoughtfulness and composure. Example: imagine you're in a meeting where someone questions your ability to complete a project. Instead of reacting defensively, pause. Use that moment to think, then respond with clarity. I understand your concern. Let me share my approach to ensuring the project is a success. This pause turns potential conflict into constructive dialogue. 2. De-escalate conflicts. Silence can be a powerful diffuser in heated arguments. When emotions run high, words often escalate the situation. By staying silent, you signal a willingness to listen and create space for emotions to settle. Technique: if someone raises their voice, stay calm and maintain neutral body language, no eye rolling or defensive postures. Let them vent, then calmly address their concerns. Example: during a family argument, someone accuses you unfairly. Instead of jumping to defend yourself, stay silent. When the tension eases, say, I hear you. Let's talk about this calmly. This approach shifts the focus from blame to resolution. 3. Mindful breathing. Silence isn't just about not speaking, it's about creating inner quiet. Mindful breathing is a technique where you focus on slow, deep breaths to bring your mind back to the present moment. This practice reduces stress, enhances focus, and prepares you for thoughtful action. How to practice. Find a quiet spot. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 2 to 3 minutes. Benefits. Mindful breathing not only calms your nerves but also trains your mind to embrace silence without discomfort. Example: before an important presentation or during a tense moment at work, take a minute to practice mindful breathing. This resets your mind, allowing you to approach the situation with confidence and clarity. In a world filled with noise, silence is a rare and powerful asset. Studies show that taking even a few minutes of quiet time daily can improve focus, stress, and enhance decision-making. So next time you're faced with a tough situation, remember the loudest voice in the room isn't always the strongest. Sometimes true power lies in saying nothing at all.